Calling all you campers out there who love to give back to our community, there is an event going on put on by our friends with Outdoors Delmarva. Lauren, you've got some more details, but also joining us on the CoastLife couch today is, of course, Jason Lee with Outdoors Delmarva. Welcome back.
Hello, thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, we had this conversation about this time last year, did we not?
Just about this time last year, and I'm happy that we're doing it again.
Good, because I know camping is not necessarily everyone's favorite pastime, but
it's not. And here's the thing about the Outdoors Delmarva Campout for kids is that really I'm the only one camping.
I'm not. We forced Jason to camp, and then everybody else just gives back to the community. It's great. It's a win-win.
It is a win-win, and this year we're hoping that we are going to double the amount of toys collected, because last year was great. We collected up 140 toys and a whole bunch of stocking stuffers. But we had a feeling that people just weren't hearing the word soon enough. And so we've been really trying to push it out there to make sure that people understand that Toys for Tots has started their campaign already.
Oh yeah.
A lot of folks think, you know, right after Thanksgiving maybe.
Sure,
but
no, they start early.
But you've got to collect all the toys and you got to get them to the distribution centers in order to get them out on time for Christmas. So when people are like, it's not even Halloween, why are you doing toys yet? This is why. And so this is your opportunity to be on the first wave of making sure that Christmas morning is a bit brighter for kids across Delmarva. And it's really easy. Well, we've tried to make it easy for you.
Sure.
By going to Trap Pond State Park, we're going to be camped out right next to the campground store. And when you drive in, you're going to go to the right of the building. You're going to make a quick U-turn, drop off your toy, and then you can keep going right out of Trap Pond State Park and go about your day. Or you can hang out for a while. We're gonna.
We like that.
I'm gonna be there Friday afternoon, and I'm gonna camp Friday night into Saturday, Saturday night into Sunday, and really what we want is for folks to drop off toys on Saturday between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. and on Sunday from 8 until noon. That seems to be ideal. That way, if you're just like, you know what, I got to get home to watch Outdoors Delmarva at 7:30 on WBOC, or
of course
you got to watch the home show on WBOC. You know, you can get home and do that, and then there might be some football on, something like that on Sunday. But we want to make sure that, you know, we're collecting up as many toys as possible, but also not being an inconvenience to you in your travels. So we're really trying to think of all the aspects in order to make this a success.
Yes, and like you said, we wanted to get the word out early. Let's catch people up maybe if they weren't joining us this time last year about Campout for Kids and why you guys do it and why you team up with Toys for Tots. It's such a great organization. I've worked with them many times over the years, and it just, you know, it feels so good when you collect all those toys and you know that there's kids all across Delmarva that are going to have a brighter Christmas, like you said.
That's exactly right, and it is my continued connection to the Marine Corps. I got out, well, actually, come Monday, I would have exited the Marine Corps 20 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, time really does fly. So this has been my way to continue that connection and to stay involved with the community, because I believe that community involvement and giving back to that community that supports you in whatever way you might have. So for me, it was radio and music, and now it's Outdoors Delmarva, and the community does continue to support that. And when they're supporting local programming like CoastLife, it's very important that we say, hey, you know what, we appreciate your efforts and what you're doing for us. This is our way of giving back. And so what's going to happen is at Trap Pond State Park, Saturday, October 19th, Sunday, October 20th. All you got to do is just come by, bring a toy. It's really a wonderful experience, and the folks from Toys for Tots are going to be there. So you're going to actually bring your toy, drop it in a Toys for Tots box. They're going to put it in their trailer right then and there, so that we know that it's going to where it's supposed to be going.
It all stays local. Those toys are going right back into our community to those that really need it this Christmas.
Yes, and from what I understand, it's supposed to be, hopefully we'll fingers crossed for good weather.
Yes.
You know, so that way.
We had good weather last year, and which makes for camping to be a better experience all the way around.
Oh, yes.
But yeah, it's going to be a great time, and we're really happy that Toys for Tots said, you know what, you guys did a great job last year. We want to partner with you again.
Good.
Because you always worry that you know, you try to put on an event to do something good for the community, and it's not well received. And this was absolutely well received, and they're just like, you know what, whatever you guys need, whatever resources, whatever assets that we can give you to help you help us, that's what we're going to do. So that partnership is really coming together nicely. And of course, we can't do it without the community. So if you can't do it, please pass the word on to someone else saying, hey, look, if you're out and about, just grab a toy, stop by Trap Pond State Park in Laurel, and you can find out all the details at outdoorsdelmarva.com.
There you go. So while you're running your errands this weekend, maybe pick up an extra toy or two if you can, and then that you can bring it to Trap Pond when? One more time?
October 19th and 20th.
All right, there you go. Well, thank you, Jason, and thanks, Lauren, again, for all you guys do for Outdoors Delmarva and for our community, and telling us about this great event coming up. But we've got some more Coast Life coming up that's on the way when we get back.